increase the famine upon you, and I will break your staff of bread. So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts.
Evil beasts, man. There's gonna be beasts, all kinds of beasts roaming the streets. Once the zoos pop out, where the fuck you think the lions are gonna go? The bears, the wolves,
the gorillas.
In the Apocrypha it says that the animals shall change their places. So that's why, and that's prophecy showing you we're in the last days, because you have animals, you have different types of animals that are not in their rightful habitat.
Remember Jumanji?
They're ecosystems. They're not in their right ecosystem.
Remember the movie Jumanji?
We're primates and we don't belong in cities, do we now?
There's more cigar busts to pick up, eh?
Don't tell me what to do.
On Russia today.
Yeah, there's a wolf that ran after a police officer in Russia.
That's right.
So there's
And there
gonna
are
be all
coyotes
types
in
of
Scarborough.
there's gonna be all types of attacks, bear attacks, in forests. All right, keep reading.
So will I send upon you famine and evil beasts, and they shall bereave thee.
That's right. They're gonna fuck you up, man. Because all these wild beasts, and Wisdom of Solomon tells you that there's wild beasts that are newly created, like Bigfoot and all those animals. Those are real people. Those are real animals.
Yeah, Sasquatch too, man.
Sasquatch.
Up in the
Snowman.
in the New York area, like where you have to get into New York, through Rochester, in that when you're driving on the road and you got to go in between the mountains and shit. There's a lot of Sasquatches up in there, man.
Yeah, well, there's all kinds of animals that the white man don't know about. He tried to classify everything, but he don't know all the animals that there is. There's a lot of animals that he didn't classify, he didn't name, because he didn't get his hands on them.
I remember you watched that the show on OLN about strange creatures or something like that. I don't remember the name of the show. And they show you different things, and these white people, they have a whole heap of different accounts of in country land areas, because a lot of these rich crackers don't live in the city and stuff like that. Live out of bounds in the country, and they come across seeing animals they had never seen before, and people don't believe them.
Well, they have every day on Yahoo News or whatever news be going on, they be having news about, new animal discovered, new species of animal discovered, prehistoric animal that's been so-called extinct for 200 million years. We found one. Because the white man thinks he knows everything, but he doesn't. And there's still dinosaurs and all types of animals on the earth, man. In Brazil, in the west coast of Africa, there's all kinds of animals, because the white man thinks he can go everywhere, but he can't go everywhere. He can't go everywhere.
He hasn't been in the deep Congo.
He hasn't been in the deep, the Congo. The French tried to go when the French were colonizing the Congo, they couldn't go on in the Congo, because they said that there was vipers that spat 40 feet of poison at them. The duration of the poison that can be spat is 40 feet. They have all types of killer bees, spiders and all shit. You can't go up in there. They have piranhas in the waters. You can't go up in there. The Most High has certain places protected where you devils can't go in and install your policies and do your madness, do your witchcraft.
That's right.
Yeah, keep reading.
Okay.
You know what? Get off.
Not the Apocrypha you're talking about. Okay. All right. And they shall be bereave thee, and pestilence and blood shall pass through thee, and I will bring the sword upon thee. I, the Lord, have spoken it. Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord's Ezekiel 9:4. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem.
Right, wherever Jake dwells, the angels are there and the prophets are there. So Jerusalem, like the brothers always say, is a people before it's a place. So it's wherever Jake dwells. So we're supposed to go throughout wherever Israelites dwell, and we're supposed to mark these men. Really, the angels and the Most High and Yahushua marked them, but we're the spokesman for Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua.
That's right.
And we're supposed to mark the perfect man, as in Psalms it tells you.
That's right.
We're supposed to mark the perfect man. And once that 144,000 are sealed, that's it. That's the ending. That's the finale.
And through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right, all the abominations, all the filthiness that's going on in Toronto. And other states and countries where brothers preach the word. So we're supposed to mark all these unclean, wicked abominations that are going on. And if you're not sighing and crying, you're a little pussy, man.
That's right.
and you're comfortable in the society. And then Micah tells you, this is not your rest, for it will destroy you. It's
right.
polluted.
You
know?
And the others,
See, undercut.
You think you're corrupted
We're not stupid, man. We're not stupid. This is we know that he's a fucking agent, man. That's why these cops coming around. We know it's an agent. We're not stupid. We know.
and to the others, he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Right. So the angels, when they come and they start killing all you people, guess what? They're not gonna have mercy. They're not gonna have mercy. They're not gonna be spareful. They're not gonna spare anyone.
That's right.
Yeah.
Slay utterly, old and young.
Right. So old and young, they're gonna be slain. Old, little children, and old people. You know, you're gonna see, hey man, in that day, you're gonna have the Most High and Yahweh Shai at your side, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. And they're gonna have to give you that spirit, because you're gonna see people in wheelchairs being killed, in crutches being killed. You know, you're gonna see little kids being killed. So you gotta have that spirit in you, man. You gotta be like a pilgrim.
People are gonna be pushed out of the building, like what's her name? Jem Ruby seen in her dream. And that's according to the scriptures, man.
Yeah. So you know.
And she's not going off. If a dream is not compared with the scriptures, if it can't be backed up by the scriptures, that means it's a false dream. Right. Some you ate something bad or whatever.
and that's an Acts when it tells you that I will pour my spirit upon people, and they shall have dreams, and your daughters and your sons shall have dreams. And that's in the future prophecy. Right. And now all these Edomites, you go on the web, they're saying, oh, I'm having these weird dreams about America being destroyed, about spaceships coming, about missiles dropping. And they themselves don't understand, but it's according to prophecy, and it's for the men of the Lord to see. Right. So we're seeing that prophecy is happening, and we're close. Like Elder Tahar said, that a Marine guy, he said that November 27th, America's supposed to go into Iran. And once America goes into Iran, that's when Russia gets involved, and China, and Israel, and North Korea, and Libya, and Ethiopia. All these countries get involved.
And don't think we're on your side, man.
That's right.
And you know what that means to us? That the shit could pop off any day before the 27th.
Right.
The 27th could just be the day they declare to go in. But something major could happen in America or any one of their allies.
Yeah, remember that video?
Just like 9/11, how they had to use that as a phase to go into Iraq.
Exactly.
So they got to do something.
Remember that video 11/6, the terrorist attack?
Yeah.
Now they're saying that it's really 11:30 because it was actually 11:30 the time it was put in. The time was 11/6, which was 11th of November, and then the 6th day. But now they're saying 11:30. That was the time was there, and then the 10th year, which is 2010. So they're saying 11:30. So that's 3 days after Iran. You know. So after they declare war on Iran, people bug out. They can declare martial law. So they can put you Negroes and Latinos in a concentration camp.
That's right.
It makes sense. Yeah.
Because they're in January.